हम तुझ पर ही शैदा हुए, तेरे लिए ही पैदा हुए हैं। हम तुझ पर ही शैदा हुए, तेरे लिए ही पैदा हुए हैं। चलना मेरे चलना बनना।
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the birthday celebration. It's going to be about an hour that we're online with a whole bunch of fun things you're going to see. Let me just check if the birthday boy is in the house. Sharat, are you around on screen? No, not yet.
Okay.
Yay! There you go.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here today. All of us want to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. Let me pin your screen. There we go. Nice. We can see you.
Here.
No, it's good. It's good. I hope you had a nice day so far. We know you're probably going to go out for dinner after this. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Shruti.
Where is
Hi.
How are you? Hi.
Come and sit. Come and sit.
Nice to see you all. A long time.
You don't need to. Oh, look at you. So nice, Ashwada. Samba was at the back hiding.
Yeah. Samba, come here, say hi to everyone.
He went to drink water. He'll be back.
Okay. So for the next 1 hour, we have like a nice little presentation for you to enjoy. You can relax, turn it into a cinema, let all of us entertain you for a little while. And you're nervous, no?
Thank you so much for doing this.
No, you're a bit nervous. You have no idea what to expect, but I have no doubt you will enjoy. So we're going to start off. We have Kino, and she's going to give us a opening speech, a welcome speech. Kino, are you around?
I'm here. Hi.
Hey. Let me see where you are.
Yeah.
In your video. Oh, there you are. There you are. Great. And a pin.
Everything is on.
I'm handing over to you.
Super. Sharathji, Shruti, Shraddha, everyone, so nice to see you and big happy birthday. It looks like you're moving behind. Is that true?
Yes, it's been a very busy time for us. We are moving soon. We are going to our new house.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, Sharathji, we are gathered here today to celebrate you, to say a big happy birthday to you, and to thank you for the bright light that you are in all of our worlds and in the whole world, in each of our lives. We're here today because we love the practice of Ashtanga Yoga, and it's changed our lives. You know that. You've been instrumental in that. And we're here today because we love you. And you're the leader of our lineage. And when we practice, no matter how far away we are from you, it's your voice we hear in our heads saying ekam, dve, and keeping us on the path. On these moments when we don't have the motivation, all we have to do is think about you and we start jumping back. And when we feel lost, we think about you for guidance. We put your image on our altar so that your gaze is watching us in every practice. And you light the fire of our tapas every single day that we're on the mat. It's because of you that we're here today. You're always there for us. And you have the perfect
50th birthday gift.
50th birthday. For 50 years, you've been here.
In your, I'm there for you all. I mean, you're all a little bit scared. I know, because of, I keep you on track. That's the big achievement, is to bring little fear in you so that you practice every day. Yeah.
Sharathji, we love that about you. We love that about you. And we love that little fear that you bring up in us. It's the fire. We love to see you as the guru of our Ashtanga method, but we also love to see you as we see you right now, as a father, as a husband, as a real human being who's a friend and a leader in the world. We love your wildlife photography, and we love seeing your heart overflow with love for your children. Shraddha, we remember you in the Shala. Samba, we remember in the Shala. And we loved more than anything, Sharathji, to see your heart bloom with love when your children were there. And it's been an inspiration for us. When we see your passion for the environment, it inspires us to do things for the environment. So we thank you. You have so many achievements in the world, but more than anything, it's who you are as a person that we love. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You make us laugh. You have a sense of humor. And we have all have fond memories of you yelling at us in Navasana or in other postures in the guided classes. So thank you for that. You keep us on point, like you said. Your dedication is a constant source of inspiration. We could tell stories about how we met you in Mysore for the first time, how we met you on tour, how you brought life to our shalas and our communities. We have so many stories of this. And we want you to know that we know that you've always pushed us higher, that when your grandfather passed, it was you that kept this lineage on track. And we thank you for that every single day. We would not be here without you. You've been there with our highs and lows. You believed in us when no one else did, and you pushed us to lift higher and higher. So we come together for you today to honor you, to celebrate you, the gift and blessing that you are in our lives. Sharathji, in humility, in respect, and in gratitude, we wish you happy birthday to our teacher, and we all say deep pranam and thank you, thank you, thank you, and big happy birthday. Yeah. I don't sing, I'm not good at that, but I say happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Kina, for kickstarting this off. That was really nice. I got a little bit emotional and we only just started. But now we have a message from all the teachers in the world for you in unity. So 1 second, you're going to see it right now. I'm not so good at this stuff.
On
this day,
all of us
want to
take this
opportunity
to get
together
and say
a few
words. So many of us are
hugely
thankful for you,
for all
that you do
and have
contributed
to our lives.
We all know
Is
Not
an easy
path.
you walk. But despite that, you have brought so much
Meaning, opportunity,
purpose and value
to countless
people that have been.
lucky.
You have
experience,
you're shining
light,
and dedication in sharing.
Yoga.
these 50s. Birthday!
We get
Together!
To give back to you.
so
To our dear teacher, sit back
Relax.
and enjoy.
this next hour
You don't have
and your responsibilities or weight on your
Shoulders.
to carry.
we
I
here.
You up. You have
can't so much.
G's past 5 decades
and will no doubt
do a lot.
5
Decades.
But during all,
Of this,
you should
know that
you are
Admired.
and appreciated.
As a teacher, a father,
A husband.
a son,
And grandson. But also
loved by all,
for being
And honest.
and pure.
human being
that is always
Striving
to do his best
people
on the world.
Around him. We say you.
We have your back
However, unlike the
plains
of Africa.
that you
Enjoy.
on safari.
your accomplishments
have not been.
Flat.
The number
of people
Around. The world.
that have
experience
Practice daily.
their lives
To a stronger.
Yoga.
has grown.
Immensely.
Under your years of teaching.
And it continues.
To increase.
More.
Countries across.
Have access
To yoga.
because
Of your
Guidance.
in us.
As yours.
teachers.
Best of all,
You have
Planted
little
seeds.
of hope everywhere around
the world.
With people. Becoming better.
humans.
everywhere.
as a result,
Your yoga.
Teaching.
And life's work. Today, you deserve
To stand tall.
At this peak.
in your life.
We are
So proud.
With you.
with joy
And contentment.
and we will
Continue alongside you.
as you travel
To your next peak.
With the
Heart of a
Tiger.
inside you.
we know
You will
only
get stronger. We hope
you are
just us. Excited.
as we are for you.
Because
at 50.
new.
Life
opens.
Before you.
you
Our dear.
Sharathji
Is making
The world.
A better place.
with the love
And inspiration.
You give.
to everyone
That is lucky. To cross paths.
with you. Today we celebrate
You.
the man.
you are today. And the example you set
For all of us.
every day.
So from
around the world.
We
Wish you
A very
happy birthday, Sharat, from all the yoga community in New Zealand. We really appreciate you and congratulations on reaching the half century. Lots of love. Bye bye.
Hari Om Sharathji. Happy birthday. Shubham Bhavatu Janmadinam and many, many more. Welcome to 50. Happy birthday, Sharathji.
Buon compleanno, Sharathji. Feliz cumpleaños, Sharathji.
สุขสันต์วันเกิดชราจีขอให้มีความสุขสุขภาพแข็งแรงครับ We miss you
シャラート先生、お誕生日おめでとうございます。
생신 축하드려요.
Feliz aniversário, Sharathji.
Maligayang kaarawan, Sharat.
शुभ जन्मदिन गुरुजी.
ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಶರತ್ಜಿ. Happy birthday.
生日快樂！
अवगुरी गुरुजी।
प्रणाम गुरुजी, आपको जन्म दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। हम आशा करते हैं आपसे बहुत ही जल्दी मिलना होगा। धन्यवाद।
Shanti, 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 dear Sharat, happy birthday.
Kronya pula Sharat, happy birthday.
ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Wszystko najlepsze w narodzeninach.
축구문 신년 Sharathji. Tuhan kunun kutlu bolsun.
ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Tavallud Mubarak, Sharathji.
प्रणाम गुरुजी, आपको आपके जन्मदिन की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। ईश्वर आपको स्वास्थ्य, समृद्धि और सुख प्रदान करे, ऐसी हमारी मनोकामनाएं।
Happy birthday गुरुजी.
ಜನ್ಮದಿನದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Board of Celebration for Sharathji.
Joyeux anniversaire.
नमस्ते गुरुजी, जन्मदिन की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
生日快乐
Happy birthday Sharat from Linda in Scotland.
नमस्ते गुरुजी, जन्मदिन की बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं।
Happy birthday, Guruji.
Auguri.
Sangat Pala. Happy birthday. Srećan rođendan Guruji, Ashtanga Yoga Beograd, Srbija.
Feliz cumpleaños. Sharat. Happy birthday, Sharathji.
Very well done.
Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy that video. There was so many people wanted to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you all so much.
Now, just want to say, you might be 50 today, but for all of us, you are going to be forever young. There are a few people here today that have known you a very, very long time. And they happen to know a thing about forever young. So, first, we have Dominic Corigliano. Let me say that again.
Corigliano.
Corigliano. I think I got it right this time. I don't know. who met you for the first time in Lakshmi Puram in 1995.
Hey, Dominic.
Hi, Sharat. How are you? Happy birthday.
How's Aisha? So nice to see you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
So good to see you.
Yeah, after a long time.
Oh, wow. It has been a long time. And it's amazing to see you. What a new world we have here, huh? We all can be together like this.
I wish I can get some of your hair.
Me too.
Sometimes I wish I could give you some.
That would be a very good gift for my birthday.
It's so amazing to see you. I have been recalling the past few days, our trip so long ago in 2002 around the world. And
those good memories, yeah.
How kind and even and so supportive you were on that whole trip, in the midst of taking care of your family and taking care of your obligations and taking care of Guruji, taking care of your grandfather. It was inspiring for me. It was an important part of my life. And I want to tell you, just how happy I am about having done that. And to see your daughter there on the side of you, and to have seen her take her first steps in New York 20 years ago, to see, I'm remembering Shruti coming out of the pools, the sacred pools in Hawaii, with such a big smile. She had dipped herself there for the first time in front of me. And how well you did that demo at the Sheraton in New York. I mean, we were traveling to 11 different cities in 11 weeks. How people didn't even know that you did not know what you were going to have to do next in that demonstration. You couldn't even ask your grandfather what you were going to have to do. It was not such a rehearsed event. And how Guruji could ask you to do anything and be quite challenging there in front of all those people. So I'm remembering how well you handled that, and how you might have not felt so good for a couple of days afterwards, since you had to wake up in the morning early and teach class. And how blessed I felt to be seeing you in your transition. I don't know if you remember, but Guruji got sick in London. And then the first day in San Francisco, he lost his voice and couldn't give class. And you stepped right in and gave the class. And I think Guruji had a little problem kind of handing it over to you for a moment there. He wanted to talk again, and he tried to come back in. But you were there still, and you stepped aside to let him try. And I just remember that about your character, Sharat. And I can see that you are still that person. And I can see that you're also still that adventurous person. You used to jump on a 100cc Kawasaki motorcycle and run around and shoot off fireworks on Diwali. I'm so happy to have these memories, and so thankful, and so much thankful for the practice itself and how it's changed my life.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday, Sharat.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Sharat.
Thank you so much, Dominic.
Nice to see you
So nice
both.
to see you. Yeah, see you both.
Much blessed.
Thank you so much, Dominic. Great stuff. Thank you for your entertaining stories and coming on today. Next up, we have Hamish Henry from London, who's also known Sharat for 26 years. Same like Dominic, 26 years. So let's see if Hamish is around. He's got some good memories to keep you young forever.
Hey.
Hamish, are you around?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Anna.
Anna.
How are you?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Oh, we miss you so much.
Yeah.
So, shall I start, Jan?
Yes, please. It's all yours. Take it away. Both of you.
Okay. So I wrote something, and like on Zoom, there's always going to be the doorbell rings at the last moment. So if it does, I'm sorry. Guru means heavy, which I used to think meant your words were very important. Now I see and I understand that the weight that you, Sharat, carry is immense. And all our worries, small and large, with no judgment, you listen to. And you put up with all our shenanigans too. What I really like about you, Sharat, is your ability to tread that fine line between a friend and a teacher, both of which you do amazingly. No, not only that, you're an awesome dad and a husband. Most people have on their phone their wife or their husband, girlfriend's, boyfriend's number with their name, or maybe an initial like I have A for Anna. But Sharat has Shruti's number labeled darling. How cool is that? The times I've come to Sharat with a worry or a question, what makes him different from everybody else is he gives a straight answer. No, well, you could do this or you could do that, leaving you even more befuddled than before. Sharat, he's very straight talking. He gives good answers. I'd
He
like
doesn't
to.
like that. He doesn't like that.
It's straight talking. I'd like to share a couple of memories. The first was on an early trip to Mysore when Sharat invited me back to his home. And we went out the back and there was just some rough ground and an old wall. And Sharat set up some cans on the wall and hands me his air rifle. Now, it's not like I don't know how to use a gun. I grew up in the countryside. But a bit like now, I'm shaking like a leaf. Here's my teacher, and I'm thinking yoga was all shanty shanty, and he's handing me a gun. Of course, I missed the can, which Sharat easily hits without blinking. And then he says, Hamish, just see the can. Looking back, I realized he was teaching me a lesson every moment, like Drona in the Mahabharata when he's teaching the Pandavas archery. Focus is everything. My second memory is when Anna, my wife, and I were at Sharat's workshop in Evia, Greece. We were fortunate enough to have the next door apartment and several times would sit on the balcony watching the sunset and Sharat would make the best chapatis ever. It reminded me of the many times we've sat down and eaten together, all of South Indian London restaurants and the many functions in Mysore in the Shala garage, and how important sharing food with others is. The kindness he's shown to everyone. You're a true inspiration. Sharat bears the weight of being a guru because you have so much dedication and the strongest foundation. Happy birthday, Sharat. We love you.
Happy birthday,
Sharat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hamish and Anna, for that. Brilliant. Thank you for coming on today, both of you, and sharing your great memories. Stay for more. Thanks. Last but not least, we have Richard Freeman and Mary Taylor from Colorado, who's known Sharat since he was 16 years old, I was told. They met you in 1987. So I believe they've known you the longest for the past 34 years. Richard and Mary, are you around?
Here we are.
We're here.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice to see you both.
Wow, 50 years. That's how does time do that?
Half century. We call it. So
we were just remembering here in Boulder, Colorado. We went to
we brought you here a few times with your grandfather, and those memories are really still alive with us, even though it's been many, many, many years.
Yes, and you were always someone with humor and compassion, and also you had your feet on the ground, literally.
All the
grounded
stuff I did in the mountain with all the students. I had few soreness in my leg. I've never trekked in the mountains. This was the first time when I came to Colorado. I went on few trials there.
Yeah, and did we see snow with you? I know we did with Amadji. Yeah.
And Shraddha was just a baby.
Yeah.
Snow is very strange stuff. But we always have appreciated your love of nature and your talent at photography, because really that's where deep yoga, nature is what we all are, and is profound, and we kind of lose ourselves in the beauty of nature. But one thing you perhaps remember, we we went to a place called Elitch's Gardens near Denver, which was an amusement park.
Yeah.
And there was this one, I don't know if it's not a ride, but
Yeah, it's called a ride.
it's called a ride, but it's called the Mind Eraser.
Eraser, yeah. I remember that.
Remember that? And so you go up into this tower in this little, it's like an elevator in a sense. And then what they do is they just release it and it falls through space, and then they catch you at the very end. And,
upside down, mind eraser, I remember.
yeah, and it's very much, like Nirodha, is that erasing of the mind. But I do remember that you loved it.
It is close to yoga. Mind eraser,
oh yeah.
Sometimes it is like
a very
Chittavritti
fast series it was.
It's like Chittavritti Nirodha. So
exactly.
For a moment you are not thinking anything. So
stunned with the beauty of things.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you for your being natural and humble and taking care
and
of people.
We really love the way you have, as so many people have said, you have stepped in and in the most difficult of circumstances when Guruji passed. And I have thought so many times how you must have, it must have been so difficult to be grieving and at the same time having this responsibility and taking up those reins with grace and providing this video we saw at the beginning with people all over the world whose lives have been impacted by what you have given to them, what the practice has given to them, is just a real testament to you and to your family. And we so deeply appreciate it because, when I learned, Jan, from you that we were going to be the oldest ones here, that was both an honor and sort of a wake-up call, like, oh dear, what can we do with the little time we have left? That's as we get to 50 and then we're like way older, you start realizing this is the important thing, is bringing people together. And you have done that in just a beautiful, beautiful way. And we have trust in the fact that once we have gone, you and then the yoga itself will continue to do that for generations. So Sharat, we are so
it's a great
pleased.
gift.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, this what I think, I like to say a few words. This yoga did not grow because of, my hard work is also there, but at the same time, all the senior students who dedicated themselves to this practice also is a big contribution for Ashtanga Yoga to grow. So one story I would like to tell, take this opportunity. When Richard was in Mysore, he used to walk early morning. I used to drive from Gokulam to Lakshmipuram, and he used to live in Southern Star or I don't know, in Metropole Hotel. I used to see him on the way when I was going on my bike. I used to see Richard walking to the Shala because we wanted to practice early in the morning before all these other students used to come because our practice was very long. So I used to see him walk. Okay, I used to pick him up in the bike. I don't know. Then we used to go. It was nice to see, that, and many other students like Tim Miller, Chuck Miller, there were other like Dom came there, and many other students. Their contribution is very important in the, they did their contribution to spread this message of Ashtanga Yoga. I think we are all blessed to have all these students. All of you should be blessed to have all this senior student who supported this practice, who took this practice to their country, to their place, and try to spread it. I think it's that is where it started to grow. It's a very big contribution from all these senior students. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone to do that in their own way to spread the message of Ashtanga Yoga.
Thank you, Sharathji.
Thank you,
Happy birthday, and many more.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mary and Richard, for coming on today and sharing your wonderful, wonderful stories from the past. It's so nice to see really, truly all this unity happening. So we have next. This is a good one. We have some teachers that happen to be also very talented musicians, and they have put together a little birthday tribute for you. Anyone, anywhere. Sharat, I also know you like to sing. Feel free to sing along. I won't mute you.
Oh, Clayton.
I took my love, I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Oh, take my love, take it down. Oh, climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide bring it down, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide bring it down. Oh, the landslide bring it down.
I did not know Eddie can play guitar so well. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much to Amy and Eddie and Clayton for putting that together.
Thank you.
So, are you close to crying yet? No, I didn't get you to cry yet. Not emotional enough. Well, I hope not, because now it's your turn. A birthday speech from the man of the hour. It's your turn from our teacher. Say some words.
There's no words to say. Thank you so much for all of you coming together and celebrating this bad man's birthday. I've been nightmare for many people, especially in yoga. It is, I never thought I would be a yoga teacher or a yoga master. If I go back and see, when I was 19 years, I was just like playing. I wanted to play cricket and I wanted to do things little bit adventurous also. Going to Chamundi Hills, climbing Chamundi Hills, not on the steps, on the cross country, inside the bushes, everything. We did all those things. I think it was my mom who said that I should go and learn yoga or help my grandfather, not to learn yoga, just to go and help my grandfather. So this is where my yoga journey started. Though I did practice when I was very young, when I was 7 years old. It was then that I don't know what happened. I just went to help my grandfather. That was like, it changed my whole life. So yoga became my life. In 6 months, my mind totally changed. I just wanted to do yoga, Ashtanga yoga. That's it. I didn't want to do anything else. So this is where the life changed for me. Since when I was young, I suffered a lot. I had lots of health issues. I almost died. Many times I had rheumatic fever, which attacked my body, which attacked my joints. I could not walk for 3 months, 4 months. And doctor said I have to be thankful for my mom, because she took me to the doctor at the right time. So then they treated me for a year. Every day I had to take, every other day, I think I had to take an injection. The medical science was not so advanced at that time. So our family doctor was very, very clever. He did lots of research and he wanted to treat me, and he saved me. His name is J.V. Narayan. He is still a very good friend of our family. So when I go back and I see, I never thought I would come back to yoga. And my grandfather, he taught me all these asanas, all this yogic knowledge. Whatever he knew, he taught me all this. So I'm really thankful for him. And because of him, I got good health. I survived. And my grandmother, who nourished me, like anything, she's the one who really took care of me when I was doing my sadhana, going to Lakshmipuram every day at 3 o'clock in the early morning. Mysore was not like this. Now Mysore is too crowded. Then where Gokulam is now, Gokulam used to be a very lonely place. It was like isolated place at that time. There was no street lights. There were no good roads. So at that time, I think that yoga gave me all the power, and yoga gave me all that courage to travel from Gokulam to Lakshmipuram every day. So I remember, like, many times it was raining, many times all the trees were fallen on the street. There was no good road. I remember once when I was going on the Ramakrishna Ashram road, many of you know, who have been to Mysore, who are familiar with Mysore, there's a Ramakrishna Ashram road which goes from Gokulam. So there I was going, there was a huge tree which was fallen on the road. There was nothing. I had to literally carry my bike and go on the footpath and take my bike and go to the shala. I didn't wanted to miss one day of class. Many times I had fever. I didn't tell my grandfather. I just did. All these things where I see that what yoga can do. This is not about me. What yoga can do, especially Ashtanga yoga can do to someone. This is, it can change your life. If you do it in a right way, in a right path. This is what I have learned, through my own practice and sadhana. That if you dedicate your life to it, it will definitely change your life. So this is what I have experienced. You go many difficulties. There's many times you get body ache, body pain because of doing all these asanas and helping many students. Lifting many students. It's very hard on your body. You're always. Sometimes I could not get up from the bed because I did long hours of practice and could not get up because I was also helping many students in many asanas. So this was the journey. When I see that, the fruit, what we got, we call it as phala. Phala means there is always a fruit, that this fruit has gone to the entire world. Like many people, when it was a gateway to spread the message of yoga to everyone. When we see that effort what we had put, it's all like for good. Now yoga has gone. Many other students also, as I told you, many older students they've done their contribution. So like that yoga, if you dedicate to that, if you do your own sadhana in a purest form as possible, in a purest way that you can, if you practice, the goal is always, the goal is to spread the message to others. You give your own experience. That is what yoga means. Yoga is not to keep myself and say, this is mine. Yoga is mine. I don't want to give it because someone else will become master in that. They'll be better than me. I never thought that. It was always to give others. Each and every one should experience yoga. Yoga is for well-being. We all deserve, each and every one of us, we need well-being. This is what a yoga teacher should think. This came to my mind, that we should give to others. We have to be strict, teach them the proper method, and they should learn it. And it should help them in many ways to cultivate their own sadhana, to cultivate their own peace of mind, or whatever their need is. So if their health is not good, it should it should improve their health. Like that, yoga has many qualities, and yoga also has many things. Like it can serve many things. It can serve if you want to be healthy, that is good. If you want to go deeper in yoga and try to what we call as self-realization, if you are trying to do that, that is also possible. But all these things it needs dedication. This is one thing I learned. Without dedication, without putting everything to it, it is impossible to understand yoga. And this has been my mantra for many years, that getting up early morning, and it becomes a disciplined life. At the same time, when you have that disciplined life, you can have better understanding of yoga. You can reach higher levels of yoga. So this is what I have learned from all this 32 years of practicing seriously. And one more thing is, it is always nice to see that newer generation of yogis are coming. When I was a young yogi, when I started, it was so much corrections my grandfather did. By watching, we learn so many things. So like that, when we see this young yogis, there are also so many of them are so disciplined. They all come practice. When I see that, I go back and see what I did. The same thing these students are also doing. So once we see these youngsters are taking up yoga and practicing, this knowledge will carry on. This is what should happen. This knowledge should go to many more generations. It should not stop here. So how it can go? It goes only when youngsters starts practicing and try to put the effort to know that. So if you don't put effort to know what yoga is, then the knowledge won't pass on. It won't. That is what parampara means, not to stop in one generation. It is to carry on to the next generation. And for many years. Once you practice, you can teach it to your children or your students, and this knowledge will keep on going. So that is what I have learned. I have seen so many dedicated students, the new generation. They are all doing fantastic. They have a very bright future. One thing, we all should stay together. This is my dream. We all should stay together, support each other. Old student, no new student. Please don't do this discrimination. We are all one. We should share our knowledge. There's so many things to learn from the younger students. There's so many things to learn from the older students. This is all constant learning from each other. So each other should support. No one is supreme. Everyone is equal. Everyone is together. We all should support each other. Everyone should support each other in your own way. So this is a fantastic gift what you all have given for my 50th birthday doing this event. I see many students, familiar face here. Yeah, all these teachers are doing great job in their own way, in their own country. Thank you so much for Jan and Manuel to bring this together. There is no words to say, I'm 50 years, but yoga always keeps you young. This is one thing. You have to stay young to teach more and more students. So many times these youngsters, they get lost in the initial stages of their practice. So that is where, when Guru is very important, to put them on track, to guide them and tell them that, see, this is the right way to go. So I hope I can do for many more years. Thank you so much. Thanks for being my students, many of you. Thanks to Richard, Mary, Dom, Sasha, Saisha, so many, Hamish, Anna. I know them for so many years. So many students. It's nice to see you all here. Thank you so much, Susan. There's many. There's one of our old students like Larry. Larry is there. I can see him. Eddie, I know him for a very long time. He's always been very supportive. I remember, we spent lots of good time with Eddie in New York, in Mysore, everywhere. Robbie is there from San Francisco. So many students. I'm so glad to have you all in my life. I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, but don't go just yet. I think your family has something to bring. Shruti?
I'm blessed to have him as a husband. I'm very happy, and then I'm very lucky to have you all also. It was very nice. Very nice event Jan have organized.
No problem.
Yeah, very happy to see.
Before you go, I want to just thank everybody that contributed also to making part of this video, whether it's through singing and speaking and sharing all the stories to make this 1 hour possible. When we leave now, we will be leaving with this one last song from Nick Evans that he wanted to dedicate to you.
And then one more thing, Jan. Shall we make him cake cut in front of you all? I have cake here.
Yes, please. Let's do cake.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll arrange it, everything. Yeah, give me 10 minutes, please.
No problem.
Yeah.
You can sing and entertain us meanwhile.
By that time I will chant a small mantra to all of you for your kindness. For Ishvara is considered as the #1 yogi, so we'll do Nagendra Haraya, Nagendra Haraya, Trilochanaya, Basmangaragaya, Maheshwaraya, Nityaya Shuddhaya, Digambaraya, Tasmai Nakaraya, Namah Shivaya, Mandakini Salila, Chandana Charchitaya, Nandishwara Pramata, Nata Maheshwaraya, Mandhara Pushpa, Bahu Pushpa Supujitaya, Tasmai Makaraya, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Gauri Vadanarcha Vrindha, Suryaya Daksha Dvaranashakaya, Srinilakantaya Vrishadvajaya, Tasmai Shikaraya, Namah Shivaya, Vasishta Kumbhodbhava Gautamarya, Munindra Devaschita Shekaraya, Chandraka Vaishwa Naradochanaya, Tasmai Vakaraya, Namah Shivaya, Yakshaswarupaya, Jatadaraya, Pinakahastaya, Sanatanaya, Divyaya Dehaya, Digambaraya, Tasmai Yakaraya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namaha.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Always had a nice voice. We look forward to having cake with the whole family, even though it's virtual cake. I have no idea how this is going to go, but we'll try it out.
Yeah, the cake is ready. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
One second, I have to make some adjustments. It's difficult.
ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ ಬೇರೆದು ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಲೋ ಇರೋದು ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ ಅಲ್ಲ ಲೋ ಇರೋದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಡು ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಡು
We'll change it. We keep the cake here. Keep the cake there. Keep the cake here. Keep the cake here. Okay, it's better now.
ಈ ಕಡೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತೀಯಾ
Someone has to hold.
ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಡು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ತರ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ಸಿಕ್ತಾ ಸರಿನಾ ಓಕೆನಾ Sambhav's best part. He wants to light the candle.
So perhaps we should all unmute and help sing with you.
Yeah, that will be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sharathji. Happy birthday, dear Sharat. Happy birthday to you.
Sharat, your camera went on mute by accident. Oh, there you are.
What is it? Tissue to Sambhav?
Good cake? Nice.
Small piece. So I'll eat behalf of all of you.
You have 2 cakes, I see.
There's 3 actually. Someone sent.
Actually, 4 cakes, Jan.
2 more here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 1 more cake is there.
How nice. What we will do now, though, is we will leave you to enjoy your cake. I will close the I will end today's party celebration, which I hope you had a really good time. So like before I was saying thank you to everyone's contribution. Thank you for Shruti organizing the cake so that we can.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah. It was so nice to see you all.
Thank you for everyone that sang, made part of a video, gave a live talk today. We will keep the meeting on so that you can enjoy the last video, which is a song that Nick Evans sang to dedicate to you as we close and exit out. So have a happy birthday. I hope you had a nice time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Like that.
Yeah.
I'll protect you
from the hooded claw. Keep the vampires from your door. Feels like fire. I'm so in love with you. And dreams are like angels, they keep bad at bay, bad at bay. Love is the light, scaring darkness away. I'm so in love with you, purge the soul, make love your goal. The power of love, a force from above, cleaning my soul. Flame on burn desire, love with tongues of fire, purge the soul, make love your goal. I'll protect you from the hooded claw, keep the vampires from your door. When the chips are down, I'll be around with my undying, death-defying love for you. Envy will hurt itself, let yourself be beautiful, sparkling like flowers and pearls and pretty girls. Love is like an energy, rushing and rushing inside of me, yeah. The power of love, a force from above, cleaning my soul. Flame on burn desire, love with tongues of fire, purge the soul, make love your goal. Make love your goal.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sharat. Have a very happy birthday. I will unmute everyone to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Guruji.
birthday!
Happy birthday, Sharathji!
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Sharathji!
Happy
birthday, Sharathji!
Thank you. Birthday, Sharathji. Many blessings for you and your family.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, everyone!
Happy
birthday!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Birthday.
Happy birthday, Sharat.
Happy 50.
Birthday.
Thanks so much. Thanks once again to Jan, Daniel, all those students who came today, all your support, all your wishes.
Happy birthday, Sharat.
Because you made this possible.
All over the world.
Happy birthday, Guruji.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. 生日快乐。
Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz.
Bye.
Happy birthday. Have a great year. Happy birthday. Bye.
See you soon.
Finish. And Damien.
안 줄 것 같아. 조금밖에 말하니까.
Happy.
하면서 다 어떻게 밖에
엄마다. 광고보다.
So amazing. Happy
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sharathji. 50 more.
Happy birthday.
108.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz birthday.
You are the best. Born Sharat. Happy birthday.明天谁不练习 ？Nobody wants to leave. I was leaving. 下午。可以的，下午。Nice dinner.
You are
the boss. You need.
Bye. Bye, Sharathji. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Katia, thank you. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
拍的好多照片，很漂亮。我刚才放给你。